Oh, I'm gonna get so much hate for this video. Welcome back to Pipes, Tattoos, and Conversations, where I like to talk about pipes, tattoos, and occasionally even conversations. No, wait, that's wrong. Welcome back to Pipes, Tattoos, and Conversations. I'm Tattooed Piper. There we go, that's the right opening. Shout out to my good friend Bradley. I am going to get so much hate for this video. Here's why. Today, I'm talking to you about the good stuff, pipe tobacco. A lot of you just went, ugh, because a lot of you hate it. Because it is over the counter, it is usually used for rolling cigarettes, but I have found that it is actually a pretty good all-day smoke. I got the gold. Now, I'm going to get you guys the bag note of this. And reading stuff online, I actually think I'm going to go with the red next because the red has more burley in it, and I have become a burley connoisseur. And I really want to try it. But it says that it's got flu-cured and select burley tobaccos. When I smell this bag note, I definitely smell Virginia in there. There's a lot of like a sweet, really sweet aroma. Almost like a topping, but there's no toppings on this. This is all just pure tobacco. It says no toppings, no additives. But it has a really, really sweet smell. At least the gold does. The gold was the first one I tried, and I had mixed it with another aromatic that I had before, and it made the aromatic really good. I can't remember which aromatic it was, but it really made it good. So I just decided, and I smoked all of it. So I just decided that I was going to try the good stuff straight. And let me tell you, I actually really enjoy this. It's really dry, a lot like Haunted Bookshop. And it burns really evenly, and the flavor profile is there. It's definitely a full flavored tobacco, but you're not getting anything extra with it. So let me actually get the bag note for you guys. So when you first open it, like I said, you get a really, really sweet smell. Almost like a really sweet grass kind of smell. But as you keep your nose in here, you detect a lot of hay and some of that breadiness, that yeasty breadiness that Virginias have. And you get a little bit of earth and nut, but not as much as I would say the red. Now, I haven't had the red, I haven't smelled it, but based off of what I saw online, it seems like red is more burley based, so it's gonna have more of that earthy smell, nutty smell. This smells like it's got a lot of Virginia in it. So here's the thing. As you all know, I have a problem with Virginias unless they're really dried out. And let me tell you, this stuff is really, really dry. We're talking like summertime grass dry. And look at it. It looks just like a clump of grassy hay. And look how dry that is. Like you can see it's dry. But it's not so dry that if you lit it on fire, the whole bag would burn up. Because what you do is when you light it in your pipe, it definitely takes a char light, it goes out, it takes a true light, and then it will go out from time to time if you don't smoke it. And a lot of people that use this for their cigarettes say the same thing, that if you roll your smoke and then you light it, if you sit there and you talk to somebody, it will go out. It doesn't stay lit like a normal cigarette. And that's because there's no additives in this at all. So let's light it up and get to smoking. I am using my Prince from Rossi. Now this is my burley pipe. I have these meerschaum pipes and clay pipe that I use for Virginias. However, this is a Virginia burley, and I've been smoking it in these pipes, and it hasn't left any flavors or anything. It's really light. There's no ghosting or anything you're going to get from this. You might actually be able to use this to de-ghost a pipe. Like if you smoke a heavy cherry blend or a heavy maple blend autumn evening in a pipe that's going to leave a ghost in there, you might actually be able to use that to de-ghost it. What are my neighbors doing? Whackadillies. Nah, just kidding. My neighbors are actually really cool. They're a nice older couple. All right, let's fire this up, and I'll get the flavors for you. Okay. Upon first light and initial light, it takes to flame very easily. Not unexpected, because it is really dry. I think there's got to be a lot of Virginia in this because it's got a really grassy flavor to it. And not high quality grassy flavor. It's more of a mid-range grassy flavor than like you would get from like Capstan or Orlick or something like that. But it has a really light, wispy, airy, grassy flavor. There's a bit of an earthy flavor to it. Not really any nutty flavor. That nuttiness you get from the bag kind of goes away. And it's kind of like smoking a lower quality straight Virginia. And that's because that's exactly what it is. It's a lower quality straight Virginia, lower quality burley. So the tasting notes, you're not going to get anything crazy out of this. You're not going to be getting the orange kind of flavors you get from Orlick Golden Sliced, or any of the kind of pruny flavors that you might get from like Capstan, or any of the true grassy, beautiful, bright grassy flavors that you get from those straight Virginia, something like a Faulkner Flake. But you basically get grass, hay, and earth. And if you're somebody who likes those flavors, then this will be a nice all-day smoke for you. Now, a warning here. This is primarily used for people who like to roll cigarettes. So the nicotine ghosts can jump out at you a little bit in this tobacco. Now I've got the flavor profile for you. Let me give you a couple positives and a couple negatives. Positive. A 6-ounce bag is $9.99. A 16-ounce bag is somewhere around $20 where I live. It might be even cheaper where you are because Washington state taxes are so high. Another positive, it stays lit. It's easy to smoke. Now, it burns fast. So a medium bowl will only take you like 20 minutes. So if you have 20 minutes at work just to kind of sit and chill and smoke a pipe, then this might be the tobacco for you. Another positive, the room note is not super offensive. It doesn't smell good like an aromatic, but it kind of smells like a Virginia burley, because that's what it is, but mainly like a Virginia, so it's not really gonna like turn people away too much. That's about it. Oh, and the taste is not horrible. That's another good. The negatives. The taste is not great. It's not going to be like smoking a Capstan Blue or an Orlik Golden Sliced or anything like that. Another negative. It burns really fast. So if you've got more than 20 minutes, this is not going to be the tobacco for you. 3, if you like good, high quality tobaccos and you're one of those pipe smoker that maybe smokes once a week, something that you do because you like the taste of tobacco, this will not be for you. The last negative. If you show up to a pipe club or any smoking lounge and you put this in your pipe, you're gonna get made fun of. And there's going to be some old man in the corner, or even some young man, who's going to look at you and say, "Why are you smoking that? Let me show you a real tobacco." They're going to make fun of you. They're going to pull out something and try to get you into good tobaccos. But here's the thing, people like what they like, right? I know people who only smoke Cherry Cavendish by Smoker's Pride, or Captain Black, or Prince Albert, or one of those over-the-counter blends, right? I know people like that, and they love it, and that's fine. I actually love some of those too. I actually have some Smoker's Pride Cherry Cavendish that I'm going to do a video on, because I honestly believe that that is not a bad tobacco. Like I said, I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for this, because a lot of you are going to say it's disgusting, but I honestly think it's all right. Until the next one, my friends, grab a beer, grab a pipe, and be blessed. Cheers.